a strap, you can use a belt or you could use a tie. Maybe grab a cushion or a block. Okay, let's get started. So we are going to start in just a simple seated position today. You can bring one foot in front of the other, or you can move into a half lotus, whatever feels good for you. Perhaps maybe just crossing the ankles is most comfortable. You're going to bring your hands either face down or face up onto the knees. If you into your mudras, you can bring the thumb to touch one of the fingers, just to close the energy line. And then we allow the eyes to gently close. Roll your shoulders up and down the back. Make sure that you're drawing up through the crown of the head, a little tuck of the chin in towards the chest, and a little activation into the belly or mula bandha, so pelvic floor. We're going to start today's practice just by connecting breath to body. So our next inhale, breath into the belly, breath into the ribs, breath into the chest. And exhale the same way, belly softens, ribs soften, and chest softens. Breathing in for 4. Breathing out for 4. Breathing in for 4. Breathing out for 4. Keeping that long, beautiful breath, start to notice how your body is feeling. So noticing any tightness, any tension, maybe noticing any emotions or stresses that may be flying around within you. And then we'll start to bring that breath into those areas of disturbance. I like to do this visualizing my breath as a white light, so inhaling through the nose, the crown of the head, and taking it down into the areas of the body that need space to heal, to lengthen, to unwind. Let's breathe together again, inhaling for 4. And exhale for 4. Breathing in for 4. And breathing out for 4. Keeping that long, beautiful breath, we're going to set an intention today, and that is a collective intention of gratitude. There's always something that we can be grateful for. So perhaps it is the fact that you have the ability to move through this practice today. Perhaps you are with family and friends. Perhaps you are grateful that you have a roof over your head, access to online resources, grateful for your health, your body, your breath. There's so much that we can be thankful for today. Just allowing that intention to sink into the body. And then bring your eyes to open, draw the arms up towards the sky on an inhale. And on your exhale, bring your hands behind you, interlacing the fingers. You can grab your strap here if you need and bring it between the hands. We're going to draw the thumbs down just behind the tailbone. And then you're going to use those arms to reach the sternum up towards the sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. And then draw your chin towards your chest. Or if you feel comfortable with no neck injury, you can allow your head to hang back. Remember to keep that long, beautiful breath in for 4. And out for 4. One more full breath here, lift your sternum higher. Hold there for your exhale. Then drawing your arms up, in. On your exhale, gently fold. Drawing the belly down onto the heels, relaxing into the neck, draw your shoulders back and draw the chest forward. Relax into the legs. And then rolling up through your spine, inhale. We're going to swap our feet around, so whichever one was in front, swap it to the other side, whether you're in half lotus, whatever you were in on the other side. Bring your arms up, inhale. And on your exhale, dropping over to your right. Bending into your right elbow, draw shoulder away from ear. And then stretch more into the top arm, reach into the baby finger. You can either take your gaze up here. I prefer to let my chin move down to relax into the neck. See if you can lean back a little bit more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, start to cactus the arms back behind you. And on your exhale, bring it around. Inhale, open top shoulder. And exhale, curl and round. One more like that. Inhale, open. And exhale, curl. Walk through center. To the other side. So reaching into that right arm now, grounding into the left palm. Bend into the left elbow, draw the shoulder away from the ear. Now reach more into the top hand through the armpit, taking your gaze either down or up. Whatever you do to one side, level it out and do it to the other. Lean back a little bit more, create space through frontal body. Inhale, cactus into that top arm, reach it back. And on your exhale, round through your spine, draw the hand towards the left hand. Inhale, open through cactus arm. And exhale, round. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. One more like that, open, inhale. And on your exhale, bring it round. Draw yourself back up through center, in. And on your exhale, open through your chest, cactus into arms. Hold here, breathe in, squeeze your shoulder blades more. And on your exhale, round through your spine, tuck your chin, reach your arms forward. Inhale, open through. And exhale, round. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. Inhale, open through your arms. Hold here on your out, squeeze further. Bring your arms up, in. Arms down in front of you on your out. Come onto your knees, moving through cat and cow. So making sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. We're going to start by dropping your belly, lifting into the sit bones, draw the chest forward, gaze up. On your exhale, round through, pull your belly in, tuck your chin to your chest, and draw your pubic bone and forehead towards each other. Inhale, open through front. And exhale, round. Inhale, open through front. Draw your chest more forward. And exhale, round through. Two more, in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, drop your belly, take your gaze up. And on your exhale, keeping the lift into the sit bones, walk your hands out. If you feel really tight in the shoulders, you can grab onto the top of your mat, or you can put a pillow or a block under your chest as you start to drop your chest down, chin down. Otherwise, you can drop the forehead to your mat. Wherever you are, try and keep the sit bones in line with your knees. Try and find your breath, relax into your jaw, relax into your brow. On your next inhale, ripple through into your Sphinx pose. So we're going to bring our shoulders underneath our elbows underneath our shoulders, hands in line with elbows, zipping the legs up. You're going to tuck your pubic bone in towards the mat, and then you're going to pull your chest through. See if you can lengthen through the crown of the head. You can maybe tuck the chin in or just take your gaze slightly forward. Strongly push the elbows into the mat, draw your shoulders back. Find length through neck. Breathing in. And breathing out. Either stay here if this is your limit, otherwise you can gently lift the elbows off. Try and keep them bent, squeeze your elbows in towards the midline. Keep pushing your pubic bone into the mat to protect lower spine. If this feels good for you, you can straighten the arms, but keep drawing your shoulders back. One more inhale wherever you are. One more exhale. Gently dropping down onto the mat. You're going to straighten into your right hand. Keep it in line with your shoulders, so just have a look where the hand is. Make sure the palm is flat down. And then we are going to pull over with the left leg. So the foot will gently come behind the bottom leg. You can either bring this front hand in front of the face just to gently encourage yourself pushing over. You can bring it over the ear, or if you want, you can move into a half bind, grabbing on around the back of the waist. Again, just closing your eyes, breathing into wherever you feel this the most. Inhaling for 4. And exhale for 4. Coming back to center on your inhale. We're going straight to the other side, so extend into the left hand. Keep the hand in line with the shoulder palm facing down, and then pull up and over with the right leg. You can choose either the right arm is straight in front of you, over the ear, or you can bring it behind the waist. Coming back to center on your inhale. And on your exhale, we're going to gently lift up into our cobra. Lift your palms up. Breathing in. And on your exhale, bring the arms forward, gaze down. Inhale, lift your feet as well, gaze up. And exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, lift. And exhale, forward. Inhale, lift high. Stay here for your exhale. Bring the hands behind you, interlacing fingers. You can use a strap here again if you need. See if you can lift a little bit higher in the feet as well. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Gently soften down to mat on your inhale. A big sigh, exhale. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, flip your toes under. Tuck into your tailbone, nice strong high plank. And on your exhale, moving it into down dog. You can gently pedal out the heels, the knees can be bent. Make sure that you are drawing the shoulders away from the ears, chin towards the chest to lengthen through back of neck. And then coming forward into plank, roll one vertebra forward at a time, lengthen through crown of head on your inhale. And on your exhale, drop your knees down, lifting the sit bones high, aim your chest between your hands, knees, chest and chin to mat. Again, coming through into your cobra, lift your palms, inhale. And down dog on your exhale. One more like that, forward into plank in. Either sticking with your knees, chest, chin, otherwise exhale, chaturanga, you can drop the knees if you need to. Coming through either into cobra or your up dog, inhale. Push back down dog on your exhale. Lifting into your right leg, ground into the left heel in. On your exhale, open through the hip, bending into knee, heel to bums. Hold here, lift that top knee a little bit higher. Feel the stretch into the hip flexor. Beautiful work. On your next inhale, straighten through front leg. On your exhale, knee to nose touch. 3 legs in. And on your exhale, bring it to your right elbow. Hold here, breathe in. And on your exhale, dropping the knee down, turn onto the back heel and drop down to your mat. Lift your arms high, inhale. And on your exhale, you're going to drop your left hand behind you. Or this will be your right side, sorry. And then lift high onto the knee. Holding here, breath in. Holding, breath out. Dropping back down. And then windmill your hands back to the top of the mat. Come onto the back toes. Draw the knee in towards the armpit. And then step it through into your warrior two. So a nice deep lunge, moving that front knee back. Make sure front foot cuts through the middle of the back foot. Take your gaze over the front hand. On your inhale, reach far forward. On your exhale, gently reverse. Push down into the back hip. Perhaps going into a half bind here if that feels good for you. Come back to warrior two, inhale. And on your exhale, moving into extended side. Come back into warrior two, inhale. On your exhale, moving into your down dog. Rotate forward to your plank in. And on your exhale, either drop your knees or chaturanga. Everyone moves into your up dog, lift your knees, inhale. And on your exhale, pushing it back into your down dog. Lifting into your left in. Open hip, bend knee on your out. So now we're grounding down into the right heel. Lift that top knee a little bit higher, squeeze the heel closer to the bum so you can feel it in the front of the thigh. Inhale, straighten through hip and leg. Exhale, knee to nose, touch. 3 legs in. Exhale to the left elbow. Hold here, breath in. On your exhale, dropping the knee down, turn onto the back heel and drop onto the belly, onto the bums. Bring your arms up in, dropping the back hand behind you, left hand. Lifting up, push pubic bone high, inhale. Lift your sternum more high. Push the hips more. Beautiful, gently dropping down. Windmill the hands to the front of the mat. Draw the knee in towards the armpit. 3 legs, inhale. Warrior 2, step it between the hands on your exhale. Rotate into the arms. Front foot cutting through the middle of the back foot. Reach far forward, inhale. And on your exhale, gently reverse. Pushing into that back hip. Perhaps going into a half bind. Coming back to center on your in. Extended side on your out. Warrior 2, inhale. And on your exhale, windmill the hands down. Step it back into down dog. Come forward to plank, inhale. Nice slow chaturanga. Keep your elbows in towards the ribs. Come through into your up dog. Push it back into down dog. Dropping down onto your knees. So now making sure that your knees are in line with your hips. Little tuck into the tailbone. You can keep your toes flipped under for now as we move into our camel pose or Strasana. So we're going to first start by bringing the hands around the back of the rib cage, thumbs in towards the spine. Squeeze your elbows behind you. Start to lift into your chest. Squeeze into the glutes, pull belly in. Breathing in. And on your exhale, gently push the sternum up towards the sky. You can either keep your chin tucked or allow your head to hang back. Wherever you are, you want to keep pushing your weight forward so the hips are on top of the knees. One more breath here. Lift the sternum and hold here out. Bring yourself back to center and sit down onto your heels. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Big sigh, let it go. Draw your arms up, inhale, lift high. And then your exhale, dropping into that left hand onto the heel. Push the pubic bone forward. If this is too much, you can do the first option again. Push pubic bone more forward, lift sternum higher. See if you can start to drop into the right shoulder. And then gently come back, use your core, inhale. Exhale to the other side, dropping your right hand onto heel, square into the hips, push the hips forward, square into the shoulders. Use your core, come back to center, inhale. Either going to do that again, otherwise if you do feel comfortable, perhaps drop both of the hands onto the knees, onto the heels. Pushing pubic bone forward, lift chest to the sky, either chin stays tucked in or allow it to hang back completely. Keep your bums nice and tight, breathing in, breathing out. One more full breath if you can manage. Inhale. And exhale. Using your core, gently draw the head back to center. One hand up. followed by the other, and then gently sit back down. Toes can go onto toenail side as you just allow yourself to soften. Come back to your intention of gratitude, finding the source of love and light within you. Slow, steady breathing. Inhale for 4. And exhale for 4. Beautiful work. Coming back onto your knees. We're going to bring our left foot in towards the glute. We're going to start to push the pubic bone forward, squeezing into the bums. You'll feel that will intensify the stretch through the front of the thigh. And then reaching the right arm up. Breathing into the stretch. Maybe taking it a little bit deeper. And then gently release, we move straight to the other side. Inhale, grabbing on. And exhale, start to move the heel towards the bum, but then squeeze into the bum, pushing pubic bone forward. Keep bum tight, squeeze into the abs. Little bit deeper in. Hold down your out. And then gently coming back to seat. We're going to step forward with the right foot. So make sure that your front knee and heel are in a line as you drop the hips forward. So it is quite a deep lunge. If the back knee is uncomfortable, you can double over your mat. I'm practicing with 2. And then we're going to bring the hands to interlace onto the thigh. And then gently drop the hips forward. Push that front thigh away, maybe straightening into the arms as you reach your chest back. Keep pulling into the belly. Keep the bums nice and tight to protect into the lower spine. So there should be no crunching through the back of the waist. You should be lifting into the chest rather. One more breath in. A little bit deeper on your out. Reach your arms up, inhale. Drop your left hand down. And then start to twist. You can use a strap here to grab onto the back foot. Start to pull the heel in towards the bum, and the bum is dropping down towards your mat. One more full breath here in. And out. Draw yourself back to center, move to plank on an inhale. Hold here, exhale, push up between the shoulder blades, tuck into your core. Breathing in. Exhale, move through chaturanga. Up dog, inhale, lift your knees. And down dog on your exhale. Stepping it forward now with your left, drop the knee down, moving into your crescent lunge. Bringing your arms up. So making sure again that front heel is in line with the knee. Once you drop the hips nice and low, you want a nice diagonal line between the knees. Interlacing the hands onto the thighs, start to push that knee away from you. Lift the sternum up to the sky. Keeping the bum engaged, keep your belly in. Take your breath into the areas that you feel. Inhaling for 4. And out for 4. Bring your arms up, inhale. On your exhale, dropping the right hand down to the inside of the left foot. And then we're going to just push the knee out a little bit, grab onto that back heel. Even if you can't grab on, that's fine. Just bend into the knee, perhaps using a strap. If you can grab onto the foot, start to Pull the heel towards the bum. And then gently release. Come back into your plank. Tuck into your tailbone, lift up between the shoulders. Inhale. On your exhale, we're going to drop the hips going straight into up dog. Holding here, breathe in. Exhale, flip your toes under, push back to plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, plank. Down dog, inhale. Extended child's pose, knees wide, toes to touch, arms are outstretched. Taking 2 full but releasing breaths. Inhale through your nose. And a big sigh. Breathing in. And a big sigh, let it go. Gently rolling up through the spine, coming to all fours. Tuck your toes under, come to down dog. Breathe in through your nose. Breathing out through your nose. Step, walk or jump, feet wide to the outside of the hands into squat. Bring your hands to heart. Roll your shoulders back. You can sit onto a block here. You can bring pillows underneath the heels if you need to. If you do feel comfortable, dropping the right shoulder to the inside of the knee and then reaching the arms out. If this feels good, interlacing the fingers. Find that slow breath. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Come back to center. And then go to the other side. Otherwise, you're just staying in center. That's also fine. Coming into your bind, take your gaze up and over, back shoulder. Back to center, hands to heart. And then reach all the way up to the sky. Hands to heart. Bring your feet to touch. So we're going to go into our dancer pose. Again, you can use a strap here if you're really tight. We're going to start with the right side. So I'm going to do this one facing you. So we're going to bring the right hand up. Touch your right shoulder. Lifting the right foot up, grabbing onto the inside of the ankle. Bring your knees to touch. Draw the left hand up towards the sky. On your exhale, start to pivot onto the hips. And then start to kick that foot into your hand. Absolutely fine if you fall out. Try to find your distri or gaze. Make sure that your toes are grounded. One more full inhale. Full exhale. Gently bring it back. And we'll go on to the other side. So bringing your left hand onto the shoulder. Bringing your palm to face outwards. Grab onto the inside of the foot. Bring the knees to touch, breathe in, open chest. On your exhale, start to pivot. Trying to square into your hips and then kicking that foot up to the sky. Try to keep your gaze reach into that front finger. Don't worry if you fall out, your balance is different every day. Just arrive on kindness, no judgment where you are. One more breath in, a little bit deeper on your out. Come back to stand, inhale. Feet as wide as your mat, squat down on your exhale. Breathing in through your nose. Big sigh, tongue out, release. Breathe in. And release. Reach your arms forward. Tuck into your tailbone and very slowly start to roll down onto your mat. Grabbing your blocks, or your books, if you have, or maybe a firm cushion or two. And we're going to just grab onto our knees, a little rock over the tailbone, over the back of the hips, the upper glutes, the lower back. Just a nice little self-massage. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. You're just using your core to rock. And then gently, one vertebra at a time, roll down onto your mat. Placing your feet down in line with your hips. Just grazing the middle finger. Gently peel the spine off of your mat, glutes, middle back and upper back. Exhale, lift onto your toes, tuck your tailbone and roll down, upper back, middle back and lower back. Drop the heels, inhale, reach up, hips, ribs and chest. Lift up onto your toes and tuck upper back, middle back and lower back. Grounding down into your heels, then we're going to lift high. You can come into a supportive, so this is either using your block underneath your tailbone. So make sure it's not in the lumbar spine, it's down underneath the back of the hip bones or the iliac crest. You can interlace your fingers. If you don't have a block and you want to support, you can also bring your palms underneath your bum. Feel the length through the back of the neck. Lift into the sit bones, pushing your feet into the mat. Squeeze into your bums. See the belly rising up in front of you on your inhale, count of 4. And exhale for 4. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Lifting up onto your toes, gently tuck your tailbone, roll upper back, middle back and lower back. Draw your heels out as wide as the mat and draw the knees in towards each other. If you feel comfortable here, reaching your arms up over the head, just allow your eyes to close. Make sure the entire spine is flattened into the mat. Again, breathing in for 4. And a big sigh, let it go. Bring your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg forward. Start to draw the knee in towards the chest when relieving pose. As you inhale, belly rises into the thigh. On your exhale, take it a little bit deeper. Bring your left hand onto your right knee on your in. On your exhale, move into your supine twist. So you want to ground down into the right shoulder. It doesn't matter how high the right knee is. You can hook the right foot behind the thigh. You can put a block underneath the knee. Find that beautiful beautiful slow breath. Inhale for 4. And exhale for 4. Drawing yourself back to center. Inhale. Swapping the knees around, so now drawing the left knee into your chest. Right leg extends forward. Breathing in, belly to thigh. Exhale, move a little bit deeper. Inhale, right hand onto left knee. On your exhale, move into a supine twist, but we're keeping that left shoulder blade grounded. You can take your gaze over the left shoulder. You can bring a block underneath the knee if you need to. Inhale for 4, belly rises. And exhale for 4. Breathing in. And out. Drawing yourself back to center. So if the back is feeling a little bit stretched, you can move into a shavasana where your knees are in like a tent. Otherwise, if you feel fine, just extending into the legs, try and bring your feet as wide as the mat, toes gently flop out. Draw your shoulders away from your ears, chin to chest, and then draw the palms out to the side, palms facing up. Allow your eyes to close as we move into our shavasana. Coming back to your intention of gratitude. Coming back to your long, beautiful breath. Noticing how the heart feels. Noticing any difference in your body. Inhaling for 4, belly rises, ribs expand, chest lifts. Exhale, belly softens, ribs soften, and chest softens. Breathing in, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, belly, ribs, and chest. I'm going to let you stay there. Try and stay there for at least another 10 minutes. Just moving into meditation, or if you would like a guided meditation, they are on the Yoga Studio channel, the Yoga Studio Belito channel, YouTube. Otherwise, thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you have a beautiful day forward. Namaste.